Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am telling you a story about an orphan boy. So let's start. Oliver goes to a funeral for the first time. Oliver gazed timidly about him, feeling awestruck and dreadful. The absence of a loved one and the familiar face sank heavily into his heart. With a heavy heart, he fell asleep in a coffin, which was his bed. Oliver was awakened in the morning by the angry and the impetuous loud kicks at the outside of the shop door. Open the door, will you? I will, sir, replied Oliver, undoing the chain and turning the key. He drew back the bolts with a trembling hand and opened the door. Oliver glanced upon the street and saw a big charity boy sitting on a post in front of the house, eating a slice of bread and butter. You don't know who I am, I suppose, said the charity boy fiercely. No, sir, replied Oliver. I am Mr. No Claypole, said the charity boy, and you are under me. Take down the shutters, you idle young ruffian. With this, Mr. Claypole kicked Oliver. Oliver took down the shutters, breaking a pane of glass in his effort. Days passed, Oliver has been staying at the undertaker's some 3 weeks now. It was determined that Oliver would accompany his master to the funeral services as he would make a delightful mute. The next morning, Mr. Bumble entered the shop and handed over a scrap of paper to Sowerberry. Aha, said the undertaker, an order for the coffin and a parochial funeral afterwards for Baton. I never heard the name before. We only heard of the family the night before last, said the beadle. He was very upset that a woman had sent a request for the parochial surgeon, and since he had gone out the dinner, his apprentice, a very clever lad, sent him some medicine. It did not suit the woman. Now she is dead. We have got to bury her, and sooner it's done the better. This saying, Mr. Bumble flounced out the shop. Oliver followed his master on his professional mission. They walked on to the most crowded, filthy, and densely inhabited part of the town, and paused at the house in which lived an old couple and some rag children. Oliver shuddered when he saw the corpse lying on the ground. Ah, said the man, bursting into tears and sinking on his knees at the feet of the dead woman. She was starved to death. I begged for her in the streets, and they sent me to the prison. When I came back, she was dying, for they starved her to death. The terrified children cried bitterly. She was my daughter, said the old woman. The next day, Oliver and his master returned to the miserable abode, where Mr. Bumble had already arrived accompanied by 4 men from the workhouse to act as the bearers. An old black cloak has been thrown over the rags of the old woman and the man, and the bare coffin carried into the street. They reached the churchyard where the parish graves were made. The clergyman read the burial service. Now, Bill, said Sowerberry to the gravedigger, fill up. Oliver wondered in his own mind whether it had taken a very long time to get Mr. Sowerberry used to it. He walked back to the shop, thinking over all he had seen and heard.